The NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. The New York Knicks come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Hawks in Atlanta. Turner with the screen. Unable to get that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Pass to Embiid. Embiid the screen. Here's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine, it's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Now here's Vucevic. Turner. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had. And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Now here's Leonard. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. Picked by Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
And Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. High post Vucevic. Outside for Murray. Just 5 to shoot.
A perennial defensive player of the year candidate. Embiid is just so dominant on this end.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Pass to Turner. Murray outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His 3-point shot has improved every year.
And it's sent back by Turner.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
A wide open look here for Caruso. The 3-pointer no good.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Over to the wing. Kicks it out to Leonard. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Caruso, no good. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Leonard inside. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Billy Donovan.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
The shot's good.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Here's Harris. Great D that time from Leonard.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Now the Knicks with it. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game. But as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And the shot is good. LaVine's got his second bucket of the night.
Not just a shooter, LaVine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Murray, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Embiid. Now Murray. He has 5. Out to Turner for the 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Turner's got 5.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. They get it again. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
15.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And the shot is long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Knicks trail by 3. LaVine deciding where to go with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
Now, here is Young. It's Oladipo on the wing. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Grant. Offensive rebound. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Embiid with the steal.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to McGee. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And it's Grant in the corner. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Grant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's a screen by Covington. And here's Embiid. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Bulls leading by 4. And a deep three from Young. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
After a run of bad luck with injuries, it's great to see Thompson back on the court contributing, because this man, he is the definition of a warrior.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
Here's Young. The Knicks making the shot. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with LaVine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Grant.
Teams are always looking for guys like Covington who can defend multiple positions.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 8. Stolen by McGee. Out to Thompson. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Grant. Crafty move. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Now here's LaVine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge. A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Oladipo outside. Pass to McGee. 5 on the clock. And it's Grant in the corner. And it's McGee with the jam.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
Yeah, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Grant outside. Pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Takes it out to Covington. Harris outside. Embiid the screen. Right side, Levine. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 5 points so far.
A smart offensive player. I like watching Covington get interior positioning and look to score.
Oladipo misses. Knicks trail by 5. Stolen by McGee. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Young, no good. And here's Levine. 10 points for him. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Inside. McGee with the block. And they get it back.
You know, he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Here's Thompson. Stolen by Middleton. It's stolen by Oladipo. Young outside. Covington with the steal. JaVale McGee, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day great falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Levine for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Leonard looking around. Pass to Caruso. Here's the 3. And it's Kawhi Leonard with the 3. Leonard's got 7 points.
And you have to get out on Leonard. His three-point shot is lethal.
To the middle. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Levine, that's good.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
From the baseline. That one wide left.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And now the Bulls on the break. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Turner with the steal. To the left wing. Pass to Vucevic. Out to Turner. Uncovered. It's Chicago with another bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to the wing. Embiid wide open. Nails the wide open jump shot. 7 points in the game.
Look, and he knows he has the green light. Embiid's kind of the attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Now here's Caruso. Clock at 4. Outside for Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
New York Bulls.
And so Levine will bring it up now for New York, trailing by 13. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating score. David, thank you. Pass to Murray. Here's Leonard. Stolen by Levine. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the paint. Here's Harris. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots the three.
Maybe the most feared defender in the world. Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
To the left side wing. Pass to Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. It's his third foul of the game. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
Timeout for the Bulls. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 8 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Leonard on the wing. Stolen by Middleton. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Caruso, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Bulls leading by 13. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's New York with it. And Levine, here we go. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
And listen to me. Once Levine gets a lane, he's going to charge. Earning the foul in the process is just a beautiful thing.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Caruso. His three-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 11. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Levine's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Turner, and it's Vucevic in the corner. Vucevic gets double team. Covington with the steal. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Left side, Turner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Outside, Levine. Outside, Covington. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store.
39.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Young will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. Oladipo for 3. Out to Thompson. Thompson is doubled. McGee. Oladipo left side. They get it back. Thompson outside. On the wing, Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Grant for 3. Tries yet again. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That 3 off the mark. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
To the wing on the left. The kick out to Oladipo. And the Bulls with another miss. Knicks trailed by 7. New York moving the ball around. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Out to Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Levine. McGee with the block. They retain possession.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Bulls. And Embiid drops them both. Chicago leading by 3. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Grant goes in. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Knicks trailed by 5. Here's Levine. Got a piece of it. Down low. Young with the ball. Driving in from past the arc. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Chicago calls timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Young with the steal. The drive by Thompson. Kicks it out to Grant. Covington with the steal. To the inside. Embiid. And that comes off the assist by Levine. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. And it's Grant in the corner. Back to Young. Pass to Thompson. The kick out to Oladipo. And the three ball is good. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, a go-to guy in big moments. Oladipo has been an all-star in this league, and it embraces the pressure situations.
Levine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And another turnover here by Chicago. And it's Harris with the ball for the New York Knicks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Levine's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 3. Out to Thompson. Back to Young. The 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Outside, Levine. And he uses the glass on the way. Levine's got 17 points here in the second half.
A more effective playmaker than he gets credit for. Levine, solid at sizing up defenses and taking what they give him.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
In the corner, it's Harris. Leonard with the steal. Here's Murray. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It seems like Murray is always ready to make the high-effort play whenever his team needs it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Now here's Leonard. Picked by Vucevic. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul on Miles Turner. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Kicks it out to Covington. Takes a 3. New York, no good that time either.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
That's the first, and that puts them up by 5. so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good!
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Warriors.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's New York.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Right wing. Back to Levine. And stolen by Murray. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon. Murray finding ways to contribute.
To the paint. And it's sent back by Turner. And he's able to get it back. Middleton can't get it to go. So the Bulls win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But